My name is Miss Ota. Can you say Miss Ota?
Miss Ota.
And this is how I spell my name. Can you see it? It's O-T-A. Can you spell it with me? O-T-A. So if you have a question for me today, you can just say, hey, Miss Ota. What will you say if you have a question? Hey, Miss Ota. That's exactly what you'll say. So I asked Mr. Nunez if I could have some really super smart students, and he picked you. Isn't that fantastic? Because he said these students are really smart and work really hard. So we're going to read some words today. Raise your hand if you love to read words. Me too. Me too. So we're going to start with just practicing blending some sounds into words. And I want to see if you can do that. Have you been practicing that in your class? Listening to the sounds and then making words?
Yes.
Okay, fantastic. So we're doing things like this. Watch me first. B, ah, b. What word does that make?
Bob.
Wow. Let's see how fast you can do it. Here's the next one. P, ow.
Pal.
Pal. What's a pal?
A pal is that you have a pal that's a friend.
Friend. Yeah, a pal is a friend. Say a pal is a friend.
A pal is a friend.
It's just a lot easier to spell than friend, right? P-A-L. Next one. Ooh, I know someone with this name. Listen to me. J-I-O.
Jill.
Wow. J-A-G.
Jog.
P-O-A-N.
Plan.
You did pick the smartest ones. Okay, I'm going to try to trick you. B-O-A.
Block.
Okay, last one. This one's the hardest one of all. K-O-A.
Clocks.
I wasn't done yet! There was one more letter. I was making it super duper hard. Listen one more time.
Clocks.
Wow, you're fantastic. So one of the things that's really super, super important for first graders is to be able to say the names of the letters right away when they see them. So I'm just going to, man, this seems like a lot. Oh, it is a lot. I thought there weren't that many letters in the alphabet. Okay, so I see what we did here. So what we're going to do really quickly, is I'm going to show you the card. And first, are they all solid on letter sounds, first grade teachers? I mean on letter names? 100% letter names. Okay, then we're going to practice sounds real quick, okay? So when I show the card, I want you to wait for my finger and you're going to make the sound. So what sound will you make here? Good. Okay, so ready? We're going to, you know what? I'm not even going to do my finger. As soon as you see it, let's see how fast you can do it. Oh, how embarrassing. It's my mom calling me to make sure I had breakfast this morning. Yes, Mom, I had breakfast this morning. Okay, ready? This is yeah. You know what? Sometimes we want to say what because it's Y. So I know what you were thinking, but it's yeah, like yo-yo. One more time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
So this one, someone said E, and sometimes it does say E, but we're making the short sound. So what's the short sound for E? Egg, like egg. Yeah. Now I'm curious. I want to do my own when there's no picture, when there's just a letter? Are you just as fast? Yeah, you are? That's how well you know, Maria? Okay, so ready? That's D. Say D.
Oh.
Yeah, I flipped my finger and it's probably dirt. Okay, so let me just make a little note here real quick. And we will go on to reading some words. How many of you like to read words? Okay. So let's see. We are going to read, oh, I know what I did. Oh, you guys are going to be so surprised. You are going to be so happy. I made some words for us to read from the story. And since I started making words from the story, I thought these cards are too little, so I put them on big cards. And then I thought, I bet you guys would like to have your own cards, right? To practice for words in the story. So these words are written in green because if you know the sounds the letters make, you can sound them out by yourself. If you've never seen this word before, I could go, fun, right? So I wrote them in green. Some words you can't do that. Some words you just have to memorize and know them by heart. And those words I wrote in blue because that tells me, ooh, I have to just know this. So let's try this. I'm going to point to the word because I'm going to give you a chance to practice it in your mind, okay? And when I point to it, I'd like for you to read it. Are you ready? Let's practice one time. Ready?
Fun.
Fun. Oh, hold on.
Can. Bob.
Now, do you notice something different about this Bob? It starts with a capital B, so that tells me this is a name.
Hop. Block.
Block. I love the way you're not saying it before I point to it.
Plan.
Beautiful. I can see your brain just going thinking.
Big.
Easy, huh? That's a kindergarten word. Ooh, this is hard.
Clocks.
Look at this beginning sound. B, b. Try one more time. Think, think, think.
Blocks.
Blocks. Blocks. Now this isn't really one word, it's two, but they come together a lot, so I like to put them together. Teachers, you might disagree with that, but that's me. Ready? A lot. Like, I love Miss Ota a lot. Say a lot. Some people say a lot.
Oh.
Yeah, either way is correct. Ready?
Had. Make.
Make. This one tells me that you know your long vowels, right? That E at the end makes the A say A, make.
Top.
What's this one?
Top.
Top. One more time. Top.
Jill.
Jill. What kind of word is this?
Jill.
But what kind of word since it begins with a capital letter?
Name.
It's a name. It's a name. So someone's name is Jill. I know that because it's a capital letter. What does Mr. Nunez like to do in the morning?
Job.
Just kidding. What is this word?
Flag.
Plan. Your mind wanted to say plane. And here's a secret about this word. If it had an E at the end, it would be plain. So that E makes a big difference because there's a big difference between plan, and plane. with an E at the end, right? You guys are learning some hard stuff. Okay, what's this word?
Is.
Remember, this is blue, so you just have to think about it. Ota! Yeah, ota! Yeah, that's a sight word. You can't sound it out, you just gotta know it. Look. They, two. And this two means like also. Who's your teacher? She is doing a fantastic job. And this one? Block. Someone before said clocks, and that was close, but that has a B. Okay, so here's what we're going to do next. We're going to practice writing. What time do I have now? We're going to practice writing. You can use the line side, or you could use the blank side. It's up to you, whatever you prefer. And what time did you say?
9:15, 9:20.
9:15, 9:20. Okay, do you want green or red? Tell me, green or red?
Red.
You can have blue, but blue's not smelly. These are smelly markers. They smell like cherry or apple. Would you like blue? Yeah? Ooh, surprise me. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to write some words. And I would like for you to start with, oh, and you're going to see some cool things about word. Write the word A. A.
Like capital A?
Nope, not a capital, lowercase a. Just the word A, like I see a cat. It would be capital if it was a cat is on my lap, right? If it was at the beginning. Oh, it's dry. Here, try this one. A. Oh, you don't have to put your board up, honey. I want to see what you write. That's a beautiful A. Beautiful A. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, now, but it kind of has to, I should have told you. It kind of has to be in the middle of your board. So put an A in the middle of your board. Yours is fine. Because we're going to do something with this A. We're going to do something with this A. I want you, so what's the word?
A.
Read the word A. Point to it when you read it. Read the word A. Beautiful. Oh, you all formed your letter A so beautifully. I'm so impressed. A. And I want you to make this word an. An. Not, listen to me, not and, but just and. Say and. 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 So, let's read our word. Show me how you point to it. And. One more time. And. How do you spell it? A-N. Now here's what you're going to do next. Oh my gosh, this is going to be so hard. You think. I want you to make this word, listen carefully, and then I want you to say it before you write it. Land. Say it. Land. Don't erase anything. Land. Land. I want you to add it to this to make the word land. Now let's read it together. Put your finger. Oh, beautiful. My goodness. Put your finger. What did we have to do? What do we have to add to the beginning? Oh. And then what do we have to add to the end? D. So let's read it. Land. Land. Do you see a little word in land?
No.
What if you cover the L? Do you see a little word in land? And. Yeah. Oh wait. What if we do this? What if we erase? Oh, I won't even tell you what to do. No, I will. Erase the D. Erase the D. And what does this say? Land. Not really a word, but that's okay. Land. Can you make that word plan? Plan.
Hold on. Let me fix my P.
Bruce, I just saw you do something incredibly amazing. And the teachers can't see, so I have to tell them. He erased the L, so he just had A-N, and he put a P. So we had pan, and realized he was missing the L, and wrote in L and made it plan. Which is pretty amazing. Okay, so let's read our word. This is a great word. Put your finger under the beginning, the P, and plan. One more time, plan. Excellent, excellent. Now here's a secret that you learn in first grade. Just don't tell your brothers and sisters. What can you do to this word to make the word plain?
E.
What can you do to the word to make the word plain? What did that E do? What does adding that E do?
Makes it say land.
Well, without the E, watch me, without the E, it's plan. But with the E, it's plain. That E changes the sound of this vowel. Okay, so let's practice writing another word. Let's see if you can do this. Erase your board, erase your board. And actually, we're not going to have time because I want you to have some practice with the story. So erase your board, put your marker up, put your dry erase board up, and let's practice with the story. Our story, I want to see how you do with this. I'm not sure where our story is.
That's second thing.
So, it's a story about a black cat. Have you read this book yet?
Yeah.
This one?
Yeah.
You did? Oh my gosh, you have a story about a black cat. Then I'm going to listen very closely to hear you read these words. What's the name of the text? Can you girls help us while we get here? Bob is a fun pal. Let's all say it together. Bob is a fun pal. What's a pal?
A friend.
A friend. And Bob is a fun pal. So what I'd like for you to do is, I just want you to read this story. And while you read, I'm going to pay attention to how you do with those words. And so just start reading a little bit quietly. I want to be able to hear you, but I want you to read that whole story by yourself because you said you read it before. Okay, go ahead.
Bob is a fun pal. Bob can jump. Jill can hop a lot. Bob has a big mouth. Jill has a big top. Jill has a top. Jill can jump. Jill can jump. Jill can jump. They can make a plan. Jill can make a plan. Bob had foot. Jill did too.
Keep going, Miss Reed. Where were you? They make beautiful. Oh, beautiful. Okay. So then our last job is, if we had more time, we'd read that one more time. Our last job is to write a sentence. So let's see if we can get this done. So take your marker again. And here's the sentence. Bob, listen first, and I want you to repeat it with me before you write it. Listen first. Listen first. Bob has big blocks. How many words? Bob has big blocks.
4.
4 words. Bob, remember how a sentence begins. Love your finger spacing. Bob has big blocks. Luis, if you go any faster, Mr. Nunez is going to put you in second grade. Wow, Jesus. Bob has big blocks. 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 Has big, big blocks. Blocks was hard because the way we spelled in blocks was CK. Maybe there's different ways to spell and we spell blocks with CK. So B-L-O-C-K. Beautiful, so read your sentence. Beautiful, you even got your period at the end. Beautiful, read your sentence. Can you write below here clocks? So we could read Bob has big clocks. Could you write clocks down there? Clocks. Blocks. Read your sentence. And what comes at the end of your sentence? And read your sentence, Samantha. Clocks, good. Clocks, good. Big blocks. 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 Can you write clocks down there? Bull. Beautiful. Blocks. Excellent. Excellent, Denise. And you even got your period. Read your sentence. Okay, so now let's say Bob has big clocks. Ready? Bob has big clocks. Okay. Are we up? All right. Well, I want to thank you so much for working so hard today. You did excellent reading. You did excellent writing. Clocks. Clocks. What comes after the C? Clocks. Beautiful. Clocks. Beautiful. Clocks. Beautiful. Okay, erase your boards. And we are done. Teachers, didn't we